Ready.
1, 2, 3. Is yours going? Let me look at that guy. Oh!
You mean to tell me Randy sets up everything but didn't set this up right? Ugh, God, I'm sick of him. I'm just sick of him.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Slop City Podcast. This is Slop City Podcast, home of the healthiest hair in any podcast. If you look closely at both Libby and my hair, it is just atrocious. I mean,
it's Haytown.
It is just so dry that you could literally clean your pussy up with it.
If we had a piece of flint over here and we hit a rock with it, both of our hairs would be instantly consumed in flames.
Spontaneously combusting. So
it would just go.
Just be gone all of a sudden. Like one time I was smoking crack and had a lighter and it burned my eyelashes off.
Wait, you smoked crack before?
Yeah, I've smoked some crack.
Holy shit, you're hardcore. Damn.
Yeah.
I thought
it was one of those big old light. I thought you just did heroin, but this makes you way cooler. You're looking good today. The point of my intro is that this is truly the most, there's podcasts out there like, let's think of people that are, Whitney Cummings has a podcast. Great hair.
Great hair.
Very funny, great hair.
Great makeup, beautiful skin.
All of it.
Us,
very, very funny. Terrible hair. Truly terrible. And then we have Randy's hair already got burned off.
Well, the story with my hair is I took a shower last night. God, I'm getting dizzy again. Took a shower. I thought it was contact high when I was at
I
Chelsea's.
bet you my pussy.
Done? Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. I took a shower last night. Didn't comb it and put it up in a bun and then slept on it wet, and this was the result.
Fantastic. Do you ever just think like, wow, my hair just really needs a lot of VO5 conditioner then it'll be better.
Every day.
You know what my problem is that I haven't had a haircut in quite some time. I mean, look at it. It's dry. It's overworked. My hair's tired. Okay.
I'm getting a haircut on Tuesday. I think.
Can I come and maybe we do a 2-for-1, kind of like the VO5 2-in-1 conditioner? What if I just show up with you and maybe they put my hair on top of your hair and as they cut yours, they kind of just cut mine. So
what if I
can
put
still get a haircut
in my shirt and you put your head right next to me and I'll say, we are conjoined twins. And she'll say, well, you didn't have a conjoined twin last time you were here.
And you'll say, this is a new development. I'm working on a sitcom.
She growed out of me.
We'll just get an 8XL shirt so that way both of us can fit in it.
I'll just put you in my little jacket there. Zip it up.
How fucking funny would that be if someone's just like, it's like everybody knows this person isn't a conjoined twin and they're like, yeah, we're conjoined twins. Check it. It's like, okay, no, no, you're just sitting in the same shirt together. You just stretch the neck hole out. What are you talking? You're not a conjoined. We're conjoined twins, and we demand.
But what if we had a surgery to
so
hook
that
us
we can
together?
sit down? I'm not sure if that would probably be considered cosmetic. So that would be out of pocket. And if I'm being blunt with you, my out of pocket realm right now is got about $5,200 saved up. So, am I rich? Yeah, some would say I am.
How would I live without you?
I want to know. I'm telling you, brother, I got you. Like, I can't even believe how cool the Christmas gifts I got you were. And
gifts
they only costed $1,000. So that's 1/5 of my savings.
First of all,
just kidding.
You shouldn't have bought anything. And the plural of it makes me nerve.
They're not very high pressure. They're very cool, but I bartered with, just someone on the street for him or whatever. So it's.
Wow. used gift? Never
It's a
mind.
used crack rock.
Can I be like you? Will you show me how to smoke one?
Yeah, I'll show you how to smoke a rock. God, I can't believe I used to do drugs.
I
like
can't
that.
believe you smoked crack, dude.
Just makes you. That's why I am who I am. Not that particular moment, but it's like the culmination of all of those events. That's why I am who I am.
How many times did you smoke crack?
I mean, minimum of 10. Minimum of 10, and boy, did I have fun every time.
Did you use one of those little glass pipes that they do in the movies?
I used a glass pipe before, and then I've also used a can,
No.
like a old Diet Coke can.
Okay.
So kind of find a way to do all that.
Was it sponsored by Diet Coke or you just used one of their cans?
Unfortunately, it was not. I attempted to contact them via email, and I sent them a letter. I sent them in a sweepstakes response.
Oh.
And I sent a picture of myself smoking crack and was like, "What's up? I'm your gal." And they were not interested.
Didn't hear back. Wow.
Didn't hear back. So that was pretty eventful. Randy, you ever smoke crack?
I smoked crack one time on accident.
On accident.
Yeah, I was working at this restaurant, dude, and I was taking out the trash, and there were all these crackheads sitting in the car. I didn't know they were crackheads at the time, but I thought they were potheads.
They looked very nice.
When they were smoking, it looked like out of a one-hitter, and I was like, yeah, dude, let me have a hit off of that. And I thought it was weed, and I took a hit, this big old hit off it, and they're like, dude, slow down, don't slow down. I was like, man, fuck you, I know how to handle my weed, and I'm just like torquing on it. And they're like, that's crack. And I exhaled it, and it was really
man,
fucking weird.
Slow down, dude. You're going crazy. You know that you're getting wild when a crackhead is like, oh, dude. Whoa. That's too much. Back up off of it.
You're going to smoke all our shit, man.
Well, I mean, I love that Randy was like, these guys look super cool. Really put together. I mean, each of them had on a mismatched business suit that was way too big for them. Very cool. Oh, shit.
Did you notice how Randy switched out your microphone and his microphone?
Oh.
I actually took the black one so my daughter and I could use it over here, and I replaced it with the original gray one. That's the real nice, expensive one that I was just keeping put away, but I
Keep
took
and
it out
put
of
away.
Yeah, I brought it out of retirement.
You know, I truly don't know if I would call this gray. It's kind of a khaki gray. There is a hint of, there's like a little brown to it almost, but.
That's like when your grandma puts plastic over all the furniture. It's like,
Well, don't sit on it.
why have it if you're not going to enjoy it?
If you have plastic on furniture, it's just like, I'm going to pee on it. I'm going to pee on it because there's no risk.
I mean, what's the point of having a microphone that's that fancy if you're not even going to use it? You can say, back in my day, I kept a microphone in a box.
Wrench!
For years.
Eggnog!
Grandpa, why didn't you just go ahead and get the microphone out and use it? I didn't want to ruin it. I just looked at it. I looked at it every day. I just opened up the box and said, oh, that's beautiful.
Wrench!
Wrench!
I kept it next to a vintage bottle of Wrench! Wrench!
Ranch! It's a Hidden Valley ranch. Original Hidden Valley ranch. Powder. It's so good.
Crack.
Crack.
Wrench, crack! You know that there literally is like, there's like this crack chicken that's like trending on Pinterest, and they use ranch.
They still have trending things on Pinterest.
I mean, I think what I mean by that is like, it's the first thing that comes up when you search chicken recipes.
crack chicken.
Yeah, get ready. They're all about it. Wow, that one must be good. It's got 2 ratings.
When they say crack, do they mean it's addictive?
ranch.
Ranch.
That's what it is. The crack in it is the ranch.
Let me tell you about this chicken recipe.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Slow cooker crack chicken. Cream cheese, bacon. Oh, goddamn.
I know. Sounds pretty good, right?
Fuck
Why
yeah.
don't you click on that recipe, Randy? I'd like the second one. Can you go back? That one had more ratings. Yep, 173 ratings. That's what I'm talking about, brother. The magical slow cooker. There's magic in every pot. There's magic in every
Oh.
pot. Wow, that looks like I would love to just set my little pussy lips right on there.
Oh, look at that. That looks delicious.
If you let that enter me. Scroll down. I want to see the recipe. No, who cares?
I don't have a free hand, Rand.
What if I got
Wait.
What if I got a GoPro just to like just to wear while I cooked? And I'm like, oh, check it out.
You could do it. Look at that cream cheese just setting up there.
Those big old fat blocks of cream cheese.
I'd like to make that, but I would like to be able to keep my slow cooker outdoors so I don't have to smell it.
Are you fucking serious? What the fuck does that even mean?
Because anytime I cook something in the crock pot, the smell is too overwhelming.
It's like you came home and your Airwick just blasted your pussy right out. It's like the Airwick. Rafe finally was like, Tina, can we just, I'm not trying to be a bitch, not trying to be a pussy, but can we just take these Airwicks? Can we just be done with them? They're too much. They're overwhelming. And I was like, yeah, even though I knew that they were really overwhelming. Like it smelled like a fucking barbershop.
I have a little bit of a sensory processing disorder when it comes to smells.
Is it diagnosed?
No, I diagnose my own self. Why would I get a diagnosis when I know what it is?
Why would I get a diagnosis that I got big tits and small nipples? I already know.
Oh, look at that. It looks delicious. Well, what to serve with it?
So they got chicken thighs.
Over white rice. My God, talk about a lot of, starches in that meal.
A little too much. A little bit of too much starches.
Eat it as if you are on a low carb or keto diet.
Okay, so that means I just punch myself in the face.
You can eat it over toasted hamburger buns.
Mashed potatoes inside of baked potatoes with crackers. Serve as a dip.
Ooh.
Add a salad on the side. Well, you know what? I might just have to check out one of these recipes later today.
With any of the above options.
I am a huge fan of, do you have to? I didn't know you had to do it with chicken thighs. I thought you could do it with chicken breasts.
Let's go back up to the actual ingredientes.
Yeah, let's check that out. So keep going. Keep going.
I hate when they make you scroll all the way through.
So you're going to need chicken thighs. Trim off the excess fat. Ranch
dressing seasoning mix.
Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, cooked bacon, green onions.
God, there's only a few. I mean, you could just put that in there and be done with it for 7 hours. Come home, have a delicious meal for your family.
And if your family just consists of you, that's great. You're
Right.
still your family.
You might come home and say, dinner's ready, everyone. And then you'll stand there and all you hear is the echo. And then you'll hear the drip, drip, drip of the ceiling leaking in your kitchen.
It's about to bust out, and Tom Hanks is going to fly through like in the money pit, and he's going to be stuck in a rug.
And he'll say, Wilson!
Kind of a mashup of multiple movies he was in. And then he will scream, Wilson!
So then you'll get out 5 plates, one for each member of your family, and you'll remember, it's just me.
So then you'll take those plates back and put them back where they came from, and you'll get out a very large Tupperware, and you'll put the remainder of your meal in there. And then hopefully if you didn't eat too much and you did the responsible thing, cleaned up immediately, didn't fall asleep before you put the stuff away, because that's happened to me before. I've been like, oh, I'm going to put it away. And then I'm like,
Then you wake up and everything's rotten.
then I wake up and it's all rotten. So I just give it to my dogs. And then I'm like, why are they puking and shitting everywhere? It's crazy.
Then you put it in the Tupperware and say, honey, I'm putting it in the freezer for, and then you remember you don't have a honey. So then you go in the bathroom and you
jack off.
Sniff Epsom salt like it's bath salts.
Yeah. You get in the bathtub and you there's no water because you forgot to pay the water bill.
So then you just keep peeing into the tub, fills up with it as if you're taking a bath.
You just pee for a couple of hours.
Then you get a nice washcloth and put it on the back of your neck.
Okay, I'm going to fucking puke.
Of all the shit we talk about, that's the thing that's going to make you puke.
I just didn't like the idea of that much pee. Rafe's mom used to have
a tub filled with pee.
It was just, that was the pee tub. No, she used to have like a shower with a really, really bad water pressure. And Rafe was always like, oh, it feels like someone's pissing on your back. I'm not fucking taking a shower there, you know? And
just barely dribbling.
Yeah, just dribbling, and it's warm, but it's kind of it's just, no. Not today.
Maybe we can start a GoFundMe to get her a proper shower.
It's already taken care of.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so no more pee. Now it feels like somebody's just fucking blasting you with a fire hose.
Just taking a moment so Tina can get a drink. She's apparently drinking the entire cup.
Got caramel macchiato creamer up in that bitch.
Ooh.
It's good. And it's the one with no sugar, so it's just great.
Oh, I had some of that and put way too much, but it was so good.
I love coffee creamer. I think it's so good. I love the holiday ones, all the holiday ones. They got the peppermint mocha, the peppermint mocha, the
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Man, I love Christmas music.
I do too, but I just can't. There's only a few songs that I think I can listen to anymore. Some of them just drive me nuts.
They do. So which ones drive you nuts?
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Why do you not like that one?
I don't know.
You think you've just, maybe when I'm your age, I will be done with it.
Any of the Mariah Carey's songs?
That is an assault on basic human rights.
The one that goes,
I want you to know that a lot of our fans of this podcast, which are millions, a lot of them love the Mariah Carey Christmas song. So be ready to get some hate mail.
Well, you know what? Sometimes people like different things, and that's what makes us a diverse world.
Boring.
And the ultimate one I hate is rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. The worst.
I still don't understand that. I mean, that one's phenomenal. It just makes you think of Home Alone, He's raging, he's partying at home. He's fucking got a whole set up a mannequin, and she's dancing, It's fucking epic.
I'm
that
sorry.
song.
That movie is, that would not have happened. That kid would have starved to death. He would not have known what to do. He wouldn't have been making all the booby traps and everything.
He was smart. Don't you start talking shit on Kevin McAllister. Okay? That kid, he knew. Number one, the emotional capacity that child had to have to go through everything that he went through. I mean, you could tell he was smart in the first scene because Buzz Lightyear's talking to him all like, Kevin McAllister, talking to him like a fucking O'Doyle in the fucking in the Adam Sandler movies, and that kid knew, he knew, hey, you know what? My family is just stressed out over nothing, and I'm over here trying to have a good time, just trying to get a little slice of pizza. And I got my fucking nerd cousin who's definitely a nerd roasting me. I don't like, he didn't like that. You know which cousin I'm talking about, right? He's got the big little glass. Do you know what I'm talking about, Randy?
He got the big little glasses.
Got the big little glasses. And he's roasting him. And he's like, oh, yeah, you suck, Kevin McAllister, whatever. And everyone's roasting him. The kid was smart. Kid watched a lot of movies. Okay? I think I think that Kevin McAllister it would have totally happened.
But he shouldn't have had to do that, is what I'm saying. He was
Of course
a child.
not. His parents should have been there for him, and they weren't.
I'm just saying he's probably got a lot of emotional problems now.
Absolutely.
Abandonment issues.
Possibly a crack cocaine addiction.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it, Kevin McAllister?
What do you think about the iconic scene where he placed aftershave on his face and went, "Oh!"
It's great.
How did that scene become the
Iconic scene.
The iconic scene. Why not the scene where, he's doing something else? I don't remember any of the other scenes.
What is he doing when he put the aftershave on? Was he just kind of like just farting around pretending he was an adult?
Probably.
And then because I mean, once he realized he was alone, he really set into it.
Look at him.
Like a kid should.
I'm going to have to go home and watch that movie.
I think I'd like to watch it too. His lips constantly look chapped though. He's just a very pale child. They really gave him some color in the movie poster. But
you know who's a good child actor? The little fella that was in The Undoing.
I haven't watched The Undoing yet. Was it good?
I would not watch it again.
Okay, why?
They could have done the whole thing in one episode.
Okay.
They didn't need to make it 6.
Drag it out. Why do you think they drug it out? For ratings?
Maybe.
Okay. It just could have done it quicker. Did you know what the resolution was going to be before it happened? Oh,
No,
you didn't?
Because there were too many ups and downs.
Okay.
Unnecessary ups and downs. They could have had that happen in one episode. That's all I'm saying. And I don't mind women having work done to their face. I don't mind. It's your body. Do what you want. But I saw an article because Hugh Grant and her, I guess, are the same age.
Nicole Kidman?
Yes. Hugh Grant's face, wrinkles, like a typical elderly person.
Right.
Nicole Kidman's face, not a wrinkle. Because we don't accept women aging in our society. And her face had so many fillers and other things in it that I don't know what the emotions she was showing unless I looked at her eyes.
Really?
Because her face was frozen.
Are you sure that she's had a lot of work done? It was really obvious.
It's very, which again is fine, but they need to let's not pressure women. Nobody's pressuring Hugh Grant, who looks fine with his wrinkles.
Who I would still fuck through an entire night.
Because that's what people do. They age.
You might think I don't have the stamina for it, but I could fuck that old man all night long.
I'm just saying, let's be okay with women aging.
I know, but I think it's also I agree with you, but I think there's a lot of different moving parts in this because I used to be very judgmental of people that got work done. Implants, Botox, lip stuff, everything. I used to be very judgmental and I thought I was right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple times in my life that I was dangerously close to spilling. Did you see that cup?
Yeah. You don't have Tracy's anti-spill container.
I don't have the anti-tip device. So I used to be so fucking judgmental of that. And I thought I was correct. And I was like, oh, God, these women, why can't they just be happy with what they have? It's so artificial and manufactured. And then I realized I was like, no, I'm being a feminist by judging them. And then I thought, wait a second, I think I should not do that. And I should dial it back and just kind of, if somebody wants to do that to their face, great. Let them have it.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to do that to their bodies, great. You want titties? Great. Get after it. And I kind of realized that I was the one that was actually being a dick. But I do agree with you that I
don't care what people do with their bodies.
No.
I just feel like she might, and I don't even know this. I'm just speculating. Because I know that in the industry, women are under a great deal of pressure for perfection. And I don't know how old she is.
She's got to be late 50s for sure.
Regardless of her age, Women age, people age. You're gonna get lines. Your face is not. I mean, look at me. I'm still very gorgeous. What'd you say?
He said I'd hit that.
Damn. It was distracting to me because her mouth and lower area didn't move as much.
Her pussy?
Her pussy lips didn't move as much. Anytime they showed her pussy lips, they just were frozen.
I'm gonna check it out. I do think that there is there's definitely a level of plastic surgery that you can get to where it's just kind of like, and their face, it doesn't move at all.
Right.
For those of you who are just listening to the audio, I was doing a plastic surgery face. If you're like, what happened? Did something cut out?
And again, I don't want people to think I'm dogging her. I'm not. I'm dogging the standards that women have to be up against.
Yeah. It's
Nobody's saying, hey, Hugh Grant, look at your fucking wrinkly face. No, they're saying, I want you to put your face between my legs and lick ferociously.
and gobble up this Notting Hill. Why don't you dive on in and gobble up? We're having dinner tonight, and guess what's on the menu? Notting Hill. Julia Roberts, dude. She is my lifelong crush. I am telling you. Just
She's a beauty.
everything about her. I have been obsessed with her for as long as I can remember. Pretty Woman was the first movie my mom ever watched in Russia, an American movie,
Mm-hmm.
and she watched that. First one.
What a great
And
movie.
oh, it's incredible. So I watched that movie just so many times when I was younger. And I mean, I even watched her bad movies because I loved her so much.
What's an example of
watch
her bad movie?
Runaway Bride with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Horrific.
Was that a part 2?
No. Google Runaway Bride, Randy, just because I want you guys to see the cover photo of it. All the movie posters used to be like a big deal, It's Julia Roberts in a wedding dress with tennis shoes on under them, and Richard Gere is in there too. And Richard Gere, why didn't they get married in real life? Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that.
So this is not a sequel to Pretty Woman.
No, catch her if you can.
But she's got tennis shoes on. How's he going to catch her?
Well, yeah, I mean, she's quick.
She's obviously sprinting.
She's always about to get married, and she can't do it. That's kind of her deal. She's run away from so many men. And I think Richard Gere is the one. God damn it, I love her. I think she is so beautiful. Her smile just warms my heart.
It can illuminate a room, I imagine. I've never been in a room with her.
I haven't either, but I imagine if I was to be inside of a room with Julia Roberts, I would pass away and hopefully straight onto her tits. I hope I would go face first.
She'd be like, ma'am, can I help you?
Into her tits. She'd be like, sorry, can I get a water? I'm like, no, I'm not the server.
You're like, I don't work here.
I don't work here. I broke in. Would you like a crack rock?
Dude, did she did a movie where she was an attorney, didn't she?
Well,
or was she the mom?
You're thinking of Aaron Brockovich, I believe. Phenomenal movie. Aaron Brockovich, still alive, still kicking.
True story.
True story. That one was phenomenal too. Oh God. Oh, she's so good in it. And it's like, ooh, she's like kind of, they're like, ooh, she's trashy, so she's dumb. And it's like, not ooh, she's smart,
What made her trashy? Did she smoke?
I don't even think that she smoked. I think it was she was poor.
She made
she
too
was
much
poor, had a couple of kids, no father, like that kind of deal.
What about her appearance made them think she was trashy?
Oh, she wore like slutty clothes.
Oh, slutty clothes.
She would wear slutty clothes to the office, and everyone would like kind of dog her for that.
Did she wear high heels also?
Oh my God, she's even adorable with like no makeup on. She really is just, she wore high heels. Why don't you type in Julia Roberts, Aaron Brockovich? Let's show some pictures just so I can get a little chub on.
You want me to do it, Randall?
Oh, God bless her heart.
So you can focus on
coming.
Oh God, my thing was not moving. He was trying to take over.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at her. She's like, I'm wearing a slutty shirt, so that makes me a
Well,
bad mom.
and the movie poster. Like, you guys know I love fonts. So obviously I love movie posters. Look at that movie poster. Aaron Brockovich. It's in the, what font is that? Courier New or whatever? Phenomenal. Really speaks to you.
It's like typing, but typing, maybe somebody typed it out and then kind of put their hand over it to get some of the ink off.
That screams to me like ransom letter,
Right.
Or, like big mystery, something heavy is going to happen. Courier New is it's a strong font. Now, is it simple? Sure, but it's strong. You write a screenplay with that. You write your first pilot with Courier New. I look at that movie poster with Julia Roberts. I mean, first of all, the baby, great addition. Mom jeans, wonderful. That tank top, with the Renaissance fair
Corset
kind of tie up in the back. I'm a huge fan of the cherries, to let you know. She's a homegrown American woman just trying to make a living.
Very slutty, though.
But quite slutty. And, no tattoos. That's nice,
I bet she has a tramp stamp, though.
I hope she does, so that I don't feel so trashy for all of my tattoos.
Tramp stamp.
I mean,
Is that even politically correct anymore?
a tramp stamp? Hell yeah, it is.
Saying it, though?
Of course it is.
Would it be a what's another word for tramp?
A lower back tattoo. A promiscuous woman stamp. No, I mean,
Promiscuous woman stamp.
okay. Look, click on that one. Yeah, sorry, Libby's got it.
I don't know why, but
going
my
on.
thing ain't working.
Oh my God, did you shut the battery off? I mean, just all of her outfits in there, phenomenal. Look at that. She's wearing that to the office, and all these women are like, get this little hoe out of here. And she's like, ba. I know
Wow.
what's going on.
It's a leather skirt with the sides are out.
Unbelievably hot. Like, I want to be able to wear clothing like that.
A crop top, well, not a crop top, see-through blouse that can only be described as extremely slutty.
I just want to have enough money to get a personal trainer that will come to my house and beat the shit out of me in the morning so that I'll get up and work out. Because that's what these cats have. You know what I mean?
Right.
This gal, you don't get, it's like, you don't get like that. I can't remember what comedian it was. Camille Nanjiani, I believe. He's going to be in a new Marvel movie, and he like posted a photo of himself like being super fucking sexy. Just so cut, whatever. And he's like, I want everybody to know this was not easy. This is not attainable unless you have money and resources to, access to nutrition plans and all this shit. It's like, people don't have enough time for that. If you're working 40 hours a fucking week, you're not going to be able to like cook yourself gourmet fucking meals every day.
Mhm.
Nah, bitch, you're eating a lean cuisine. And you're fucking sitting down and
Yeah.
doing your deal. There's just...
That was nice of him to say.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to find the picture of him because, boo, sexy boy.
Sexy boy.
Yeah, but I love that he was just like, he's like, I've worked my dick off and I'm cut on a level I've never been cut. But it's not real. It's not, there's no way he would have been able to do it without, if you can fucking... Camille Nanjiani. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm not trying to be condescending.
Probably with a K, right? Is it K?
What?
Camille?
Yeah. He's in Silicon Valley and he's fucking hysterical.
Oh, yeah. He's a
Yeah,
comedy-
so look, there's this like, he gets honest about his muscle, whatever. So I just love that he like said it in a real way. So it's like, you don't have to like be upset about it because I mean, I
God
can't
damn.
tell you how many times I've scrolled on Instagram and I see like bodies that are just so unbelievably unattainable. And I'm like, man, I suck because I don't work hard enough. And that's why blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, dude, this is crazy.
He ripped. Look at those arm veins.
Oh, God. It looks like they pumped him full of kryptonite. It looks like they straight up were like, hey, we're going to put some diet soda in your veins. And it just like jacked him up for a moment. Where's his speech on there, Randall?
Was it on a story?
No. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna. Okay, unlicensed.
It's on his Instagram?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. I just thought it was really thoughtful and very kind.
You want me to look?
Okay,
Randy?
here it is. I found it. So he posts a very sexy pic, on his Insta. And then he wrote, I never thought I'd be one of those people who would post a thirsty shirtless, but I've worked way too hard for way too long, so here we are. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I found out a year ago I was going to be in Marvel's Eternals and decided I wanted to transform how I looked. I would not have been able to do this if I didn't have a full year with the best trainers and nutritionists paid for by the biggest studio in the world. I'm glad I look like this, but I also understand why I never did before. It would have been impossible without these resources and time. So big thanks to at Grant Roberts Fit, who started working with me at the beginning of the year and made me understand true physical pain for months and months. Then once we started shooting, a massive thanks to yada, 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 for training me almost every day and making me strong, limber, and injury-free. I can almost touch my toes now. And finally, biggest thanks goes to his wife, Emily V. Gordon, for putting up with me complaining and talking about only working out and dieting for the last year. I promise I'll be interesting again someday. Blah, blah, blah. But I think that's a very thoughtful way about it, where it's like, yeah, dude, I'm able to do this because I'm with a multi-billionaire fucking company. Like, even to get into a good training, whatever, like when I paid $160 a month to go to a gym, I'm like, that was like, there was a time when I'd be like, okay, I either do this or like get a new car, and I really need a new car that's more reliable. So I had to quit going, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And they're great, but they were kind of like, really? You really need to invest in your health. And I'm like, you're trying to fuck with my head right now. You're trying to fuck with my brain. I need a fucking Toyota Camry.
Same.
And that's what I'm doing.
I need a new car.
Yeah, yours is getting a little
It's not reliable.
Your car is kind of like equivalent to a crackhead. It's like there's days where it's like,
It's
okay,
fine.
I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to be doing good. I'm going to be living it up. I'm going to be living life, I'm going to get into a rehab. I'm going to get into a program. And then the next day it gets high and it's just like,
When you need it the most, it fucking steals money from your purse.
yeah. I can
It's
say all this
unreliable.
because I've been a drug addict, okay? So don't think we're, getting too political here.
And I can say it because in my mind, when I take one pain pill, I become a drug addict. So it's very relatable to me.
I pulled some hair off of a comb the other day and all I could think about was you.
Don't throw it out the window or you're going to be the next suspect in a potential murder case.
Threw it in the trash.
Oh, great. Now they have to go to the fucking
Landfill.
and start picking your hair out.
Mm.
It's a very expensive way to get a murder person.
Oh, yeah, you're fucked. Got a question for both of you.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Here's what I want to know. When this coronavirus vaccine comes out, are you taking it?
I'm not because I'm scared of needles.
Really?
Yeah. Not because I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm scared of needles.
What about you, Randall? You going to take it?
Fuck no.
Really?
Now I'm going to let everybody else take it and see what happens to them first. I
That
ain't
is
fucking
what
with that.
everybody said. It doesn't make any. Rafe and I were talking about it this morning. It's like, dude, you don't. People are like, I don't know what's in it. It's like you don't know what's in ibuprofen, and you take it.
You don't know what's in Pepsi.
Yeah, and you're like, I'll drink that right up.
You don't know what's in Mountain Dew, and you drink 2 liters a day.
Yeah, and then Rafe said this morning, he was like, well, if I told you, it's dextromethamphenyl 12, whatever, and I tell you everything that's in it, then you know. Then what? Are you going to be like, okay, I know what all that is. I'm going to be the first to admit it. I don't know what any of that shit is.
I don't know.
The common law Joe has no idea.
I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, they're going to be putting mind control. Like, that's not what I think. I cannot imagine going in there and willfully saying, please put a shot in my arm. and me being like, oh, yeah, this is fine.
What if I just stick you with it and don't tell you?
Then I would be mad at you probably for at least a month.
Really?
Yeah. You can't just stick somebody with a needle and be okay with it. Non-consensual immunization.
That's what babies get. Okay,
Yeah.
they don't get to make the choice when they're
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, and that pisses me off.
Really?
Babies don't get to choose they're getting their little ding-dongs cut off either, but do they do it to them? Yeah.
If you had a baby, would you circumcise it?
No.
You wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't either.
Leave his little ding-dong alone.
You leave that little dinger alone, and what we're going to do is teach you proper hygiene. Everyone always says, oh, their penises are dirty. They're uncircumcised. Guess what? You got a fucking regular old pussy, and it smells like shit.
Guess what? Dudes with fucking dirty dicks are uncircumcised too.
Yeah. You know how many
circumcised.
You know how many circumcised dicks I've looked at and sucked that are just dirty as all hell? They're dirtier than the fucking inside of my trash can.
Leave his ding-dong alone.
That should be the new campaign for it. Leave that ding-dong alone.
Leave the ding-dongs alone.
LTDDA.
Leave the ding-dong alone.
Leave that ding-dong alone. Good evening, everybody. This is Cassandra with Leave That Ding-Dong Alone. I have had multiple sons. The first son I had, I was pressured by my ding-dong of a husband into circumcising my son's ding-dong. And I did it. No questions asked. Second son, I said no. And I told that ding-dong of a husband of mine, we're going to leave that ding-dong alone. The crowd cheers. Everyone's losing their fucking mind. I told that ding-dong, you better take your ding-dong and get on the hell out of here.
Ding-dong, ding-dong, ding-dong.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, we need to get a movement into Congress immediately. The name of the bill will be HB Leave That Ding Dong Alone 149.
How do you vote on the motion to pass Leave That Ding-Dong Alone? Senator?
Sorry, you can't hear me because I have my mask on. Oh, this is so stupid. Can't I just take my mask off?
We can hear you fine, Senator.
No, can you?
Yeah.
Can you hear what I just said? Suck on my big dick.
Yes, you said, suck on my big dick.
What are you talking about? I didn't say that.
It's on record, sir. As well as when you were flirting with Senator Ralph over there.
What? I wasn't flirting with no guy. Lisa, take that off the transcript. Did you hear that?
We can hear everything. A mask doesn't stop your voice, sir.
Yeah, it does. Does in my house. Telling you, I'll be talking to my kids. I'll be like, clean your room, and they don't hear me.
Sir,
I don't wear a mask at home. I don't know what I'm talking about. My children just have no respect for me.
Senator, no disrespect, but I think your children are ignoring you. We can hear everything you're saying fine. We can also hear every time after you take a bite and put your mask back up, we can hear your...
What are you talking about? I'm not eating any snacks.
Well, we can hear mouth sounds. Whatever you're doing over there.
What are you talking about? He literally has a sandwich in his hand.
We can hear all those mouth sounds, and frankly, it's grossing us out, Senator. How do you vote, yay or nay?
I vote nay.
And now, if you're saying nay, that means you should cut off ding-dongs. If you're voting yay, it's saving the ding-dong.
Okay, well, before I go in, I know that this is a quick yay, nay, but I believe that I'm one to speak on this. He stands up and pulls down his pants and shows his ding-dong to the whole room. So if you look closely at this, it's like a super tiny micro penis.
Yes. Listen. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
If you look very closely at my ding-dong, you can see that it's almost inverted.
We are not here to shame small ding-dong people, sir. We're here to vote. Do we start cutting off babies' ding-dong skins or not?
What I'm trying to tell you, you can have as much of an attitude as you want with me, Mr.
It's Mrs.
Mr. Blah, 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 blah.
It's
I'm
Miss Senator.
I'm a big bitch. Did you hear that? Okay. What I'm trying to say is I've got a micro penis. It's very, very small. And if my disgusting pig of a mother decided that she wanted to circumcise me, my penis would be even smaller. So what I'm grateful for is that my mother, that disgusting whore of a mother, promiscuous
Jesus
tramp,
Christ, Senator.
promiscuous stamp tramp having ass, she decided to leave that ding dong alone. And in that way, I have a larger penis. So I will vote yay on leave that ding dong alone today. Thank you so much, everybody. And if you'd like to, follow me on my TikTok at Senator.
Senator, order in the court or whatever this is.
He pulls down his mask and does this face after every time he goes,
Now listen, I don't like you, but I just want you to know the size of your ding dong has nothing to do with your personality,
what are you talking about? That's why I'm such an asshole.
your worthiness as a human being. It has nothing to do with it. That's not even the subject at hand.
Well, then get over here and suck it.
Senator,
Sorry.
would you agree or disagree that the government should not have their hands on people's genitals?
Jesus Christ, lady. You just coughed on national television. I mean, I know it's embarrassing that I showed my micro penis to all my constituents on C-SPAN today. Yeah, it's pathetic. But you just coughed so hard, it reminded me of this one time I was watching a lady eat soup in a restaurant and she embarrassed herself in front of her whole family, wearing a white jacket, drinking tomato soup, sucking it down, and she coughed so hard it went all over her shoe.
Senator,
Yes.
get a hold of yourself. You're embarrassing us and everyone in the United States. Again, this is not about your penis. Why does it always have to be about your penis? We don't care if it's big or small or whether you have one or don't.
Here.
This is about the government wanting to cut off little children's ding-dongs.
Excuse me, I was folding my napkin from the snack I just so quietly ate and you did not even hear. Excuse me, one more time. Pulls down his mask, grabs his napkin. And he's...
Oh, I think we're going to take a brief recess. I don't know if this is like a courtroom
Does that
or
mean
not.
we get to play? Can we smoke in here?
Jesus Christ, Senator, you've been smoking crack cocaine? What's going on with you?
No, but before we go on this little recess, I just want to say if there's anybody as brave as me that wants to show their ding-a-ling to their constituents, please give me a text at 317-669-6969.
Oh, for crying out
So,
loud.
sounds good to me. Thank y'all.
Wow. All in favor of cutting off baby's ding-dong skin? Raise your hand. I know that's not what we normally do, but we don't need any more talking in here. Thank you. This bill has passed, and we no longer will cut off a children's ding-dong.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Time for me to start my new campaign. Shit on... My penis is small.
Stop talking about your penis.
All right, I got to get out of here. I got a TikTok to do. Deuces. Oh, God, my asshole is literally about to be on fire.
You got to go shit?
I think so. It wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't have to shit my pants.
We got to come up with a segment to do while you're shitting.
I thought about putting like a microphone in the bathroom or something, some headphones.
No.
We
Not
can just
like one-
recreate it. She was actually walking, holding her butt cheek in.
That's hilarious. You had like 11 minutes left, dude.
That's it.
Yeah. That's fine.
She couldn't make
Poop.
it. She couldn't hold those turds in for 11 more minutes.
This section of the podcast sponsored by the 15 rolls of big ass things of toilet paper I hoarded a month ago.
When you got scared again about the
Hell yeah, dude! I honestly I bought like 3 or 4 packages of it, but I knew when I was like, you're not gonna be able to find toilet paper. And then, sure enough, 2 days I bought about 4 packages of them. Then 2 days later, dude, they were gone. You couldn't find toilet paper for a couple weeks. But
people are obsessed with wiping their butts, man.
I know.
I hate wiping my butt. I use the Chelsea's sister has a bidet that has a heated seat and the warm water squirts in your butt.
Oh, that's awesome. My brother has one. A couple other people I know have them, and dude, they're just like they're the best. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know if I can be squirting water on my butthole. It sounds kind of weird sitting on a toilet.
It does sound weird, but it's good. I could sit there.
I don't like anything near my butthole, man. It's kind of weird feeling down there. You know?
I don't either.
It's I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's just.
Well, it has a function. It says rear or front, so it goes further up and squirts on your ball area or your taint or your vagina. I heard one flush.
One powerful.
That was to get the initial shit down.
That fucking looks like somebody jammed a camouflage brain into a Gatorade bottle.
Wait, what? I've been having this problem lately where when I laugh really hard, I get really dizzy, and I'm assuming that I'm going to have a stroke soon.
Does it smell like burnt toast?
No. I mean, not soon like today, like it's in my future.
I feel the same way. I feel like I'm losing my cookie sometimes too, man. Like I'm just, I don't know, falling apart at the seams and from the innards as well.
Damn. Did she just scream?
Maybe.
Is that her talking?
I don't know.
Holy
Is
shit.
she yelling for help? I have my headphones cranked, so.
Do you need help?
Oh, man, do I got to go check on her, man? What if she's
What
really...
is this up here on the curtain?
I don't know, but thanks for pointing it out for everybody.
It looks like Tina wiped her hand on there.
That might be where it is. It might have been from ironing the curtains. I might have got a little aggressive.
Oh, I think that's what it is. It's a little hard spot.
Or it could be something else.
I need to put on the Instagram a picture of our light, our fiber optic light, and the mechanism that's not working because it's so old-timey. And I don't know where to take it to get fixed. Welcome back.
I
Were you
might
screaming
know
in there?
somebody.
Good Lord, are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you cut off your ding dong while you were in there?
Yeah, just gave it a little snip.
Ow.
No, that was good. Do you guys always get do you guys, like, when you go poop, do you, thank you for the light, Randall. When you guys go poop, do you always get a pee at the end to signify that you're done pooping?
I get it before. I'm not before, when it's, at the same time.
Dude, you want to know something that's fucked up? As I'm getting older now, I haven't really told anybody this before. After I poop now, when I stand up, I have to pee again. It's just like a little bit, but it's as soon as I stand up, and it never happened to me before until like the last year or so.
Damn. That's because you're getting a dick sucked all the time.
Yeah, it's because
prostate, I guess.
Because that prostate.
She milking that prostate too much.
Gonna be honest, I don't even know what a prostate is. Is it similar to a peanut?
It's in a dude's butthole.
Yep.
It makes the
Cum.
It makes the come and go.
Prostate. Walnut sized, not a peanut. A little bigger.
Look at that man's pants that they're showing.
Yeah, dude. He looks like a really hip guy. He looks like he is Hank Hill on King of the Hill.
He's definitely from, like, Texas. He definitely hates women.
Seminal fluid.
Definitely loves Trump.
Oh, for sure. That guy's rolling.
Hi, kitty. Welcome back. Off of your tower.
Oh, yeah, that guy is Hank Hill for sure. How do I know if my prostate is bad? That seems kind of like a dumb question.
If you got to go pee all the time.
For-
Why don't you hop up here on the table, Randy, and we'll give it a little exam.
Yeah, we'll just give it a dribbling of urine is a symptom of prostate problems.
Painful ejaculation.
You come and you're like, oh! Oh!
Do you like it or not? I can't tell.
It's like he's just fucking losing his goddamn mind. Oh, it feels so fucking good.
Why do I pee when I stand up after pooping? Uh-oh. Bladder and bowel dysfunction. My boy got a dysfunk up in this shit.
He got a dysfunction. Yeah, I'd like to hear from people on here, like slop fans. Could you let I am honestly curious because every single time that I poop, even if it's a fiery poop like I just had, like the poop I just had, it wasn't like one of those ones that I was like, it's going to go smooth sailing. The poop that I just had was like, you know, it was like.
What was in it that burned? Tabasco?
Some kind of hot sauce.
Oh, for Christ. Why isn't this getting digested in your stomach? And breaking it down? And
Well,
so
it just burns, I think, when it comes out. It's just a fiery little poop. It's like my poops. You know how when you like look at salsa and it's got like a rating maybe at like a restaurant and they put a little chili pepper next to it to let you know that it's hot? Like my shits always have that next to them. Almost
shit.
always. Every now and then I'll have a nice solid guy that just comes on out, slides on out.
Pepper next to it.
Yeah.
What if it has two peppers next to it?
Oh, if it's got two peppers next to it, like.
What if it's got like a thermometer and it's got like red and then like way red?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was either thinking the chili peppers or like when you buy a salsa, it's like mild and it has the little thermometer to let you know like, whoa, this is hot.
Whoa, this ain't got shit in it. This is okay for L.H. Higgins. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Mine are always going to be up in the, my shits are probably always in the medium spot. Medium salsa for sure.
Well.
What are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Is that why you were screaming then?
Yeah. Do you ever poop so hard you have to close your eyes? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you're like,
like you have a turd so big, you mean?
No, like just that. And that was just like fiery poop. So it was like hard to come out. And it was like, I didn't know when it was going to be done. That could have been a sit on the toilet for 10 minutes kind of moment. It was so difficult that I was literally sitting on Rainey's toilet going like,
I would love to be in the bathroom with you when you poop sometime.
Why?
I just want to see how fast it comes out.
So what we need to do is put a GoPro inside of the toilet.
Well, no, I just figured I'd sit in there with you.
Just have a sit in.
I wouldn't look at you. I'd turn my head, but I'd do a real good listen.
We'll do a kind of a lock-in, like a Christian lock-in for my asshole.
I'd wear my mask, of course.
Well, sure. I wear my mask when I poop, too. Every time.
Doesn't really help.
It's pretty weird because I still get shit in my mouth.
Man, I don't know why this made me think of it, but this guy on the airplane.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear about the airplane.
Oh, God. So I don't usually sit in the front because if you sit in the front, everybody wants to sit in the front. So there's a stream of people that look at me, look at the seat next to me, and keep it moving.
Sure. Which is actually better for you.
Better
you
for
don't
me.
have
but
to sit next to anyone.
But at the same time, like when you're loading a plane that has 200 people on it and 99% of the people are looking at you with
disdain,
disgust, avoidance, all those things. So this guy sat down in the row behind me and I sat down and of course the whole row is empty because nobody wants to sit there. Mm-hmm. Anyway, this older gentleman sits there. And the guy behind me, so another guy comes up, and the plane was about, I'd say, 75% full. He wants to sit in the row behind me where this other man was. So there's an older woman who pre-boarded because she was in a wheelchair, open space, then and then this old man that's in the row behind me. And then a guy comes and wants to sit in the middle seat between them. And the guy goes, "Are you kidding me? This lady over here is huge." Not talking about me. I thought he was at first. Talking about the old lady. "Oh, come on, man. Look at her. She's huge. Go sit somewhere else." And so the guy was just like, felt really awkward and just kept moving.
Why was a man trying to sit right next to people? How full was this flight?
You know, when you first walk in and you're kind of, I think this is what it was. You're anxious. You don't know where seats are. So he just saw like the first seat and he was like, I want to sit there. And so like started to put his bag up and was like trying to.
That would have been 3 people right next to each other.
Yes.
If somebody tried to do that to me during COVID right now, I would straight up look at them and be like,
you have to. They had middle seats empty for a while, but now they're not.
that is wrong.
But that's not the point. The point is that this innocent lady.
Sure. Just minding her own beeswax.
And at first I thought he was talking to me and I was like, and this was on my way there. So I was like, I want to actually make it to California. So I'm not going to punch this man in his face.
You're not going to get in a fight. Can't do it.
And then I just kind of turn around and look at her. And she was not big in her own seat. Like she wasn't spilling out into the other seat. I could not believe that he used her as a fucking excuse to tell this other guy to go sit somewhere else.
Yeah, when what he should have said is like, hey, dude, I don't want to fucking sit next to you. Like, why are you trying to put down this fucking lady who's, like you said, sitting in her own fucking seat?
Why would you exclaim loudly for everyone to hear?
What did she say?
She just sat there like this.
Oh, that's horrible.
It was an older woman.
That's so sad.
So I'm hoping she either didn't hear him or spoke a different language.
That is really horrible.
So then the guy that sat down next to me or in the next seat over, I go, God, people don't like it when fat people are in airplanes. He goes, you know what? I don't get it. My mom was a bigger woman. And you know what? She didn't like going places either because people said stuff to her. And then, like, he talked to me the entire flight.
Was he nice?
He was so nice.
Oh.
But then, like, I was like, okay, man, I'm going to sleep. And I put, like, my thing over my head and I'm laying back.
And he was still like,
talking.
No.
He's like, oh, I'll leave you alone. And then, like, kept talking.
I hate that.
But I was grateful for him being an ally.
Yeah. That's sweet. But it's also kind of like, dude, I'm trying to fucking sleep right now. Like, you're very kind. I love it. Would I fuck you in this bathroom? Probably. But please leave me the fuck alone now.
Nice guy. So shout out to that nice guy.
Yeah, you got to put your headphones in. That's kind of the way. So then it's just like your headphones are in. No one's messing with you.
And when we got off, he goes, it was real nice flying with you.
Oh.
We knew each other's names. But now I can't remember his name. What was that guy's name? Jeff. I just kept saying his name. I'd be like, yeah, blah, 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 Jeff, or whatever it was.
That's
and he would crack up
sweet.
every single time.
What?
He'd
What
go, But I lived through the scenario of me beating up the guy behind me
Sure.
for the whole flight,
Uh-huh.
filled with rage.
I mean, and also that other guy that was probably trying to sit down is probably like, cool, dude. Like,
I mean, he had to sit somewhere.
was it a very full flight?
I mean, it was almost, it was pretty full. It wasn't all the way full, but somebody's going to have to sit next to somebody.
Oh, man, I can't believe he said that. That's like,
She's huge.
that's just like, well, and since you say it's also not true, it's just not something you say. It's like if you're sitting next to like a developmentally disabled person or something on a flight and be like, dude, God, you don't want to sit next to it. It's like, what are you fucking doing? Who raised you? Oh, man, you should see this fucking bitch stinks. It's like, what are you talking? Shut up.
But see, he felt okay in saying it and safe because that's how people feel about fat people on airplanes.
Oh, man, that's wild.
Isn't that crazy? He knew he wouldn't get any backlash. And he didn't.
I mean, I've also, I don't know. I've never like had that experience with I've never seen a bigger person on a flight been like, glad I don't have to sit next to that fat fuck. Like I've always just been like, it's like usually I'm either traveling alone and I'm like, I like to sit alone. It's not anything against anyone. It's not, number one, I don't want to get in conversations with people. And it's like I'll fly at kind of odd times, I feel like, so that they're kind of lower attendance on the flights or whatever. But it's like my life dream is to just sit in that row alone and be able to put all my stuff next to me and then maybe some stuff over here, get a couple extra snacks, just kind of.
There ain't too much snacks going on in the flights right now. You get a can of water and one snack, and that's it.
I'm bringing my own snacks. I always bring my own snacks. But you know what I'm like? I want to sit alone, regardless of your weight, your gender, your creed, your race, your stank. I don't want to sit next to you. Okay, I just don't want to. I never have. I got a lot of stuff I'm bringing on a plane. I want to do my activities.
I got a lot of stuff I'm bringing on. I ain't bringing nothing except the neck pillow and a thing to put over my head.
I want to do activities. I'm doing activities while I'm on there. Bring my laptop. Let's let the people know, hey, I'm busy. Don't
and
interrupt
they're like,
me.
Ma'am, first of all, put that on airplane mode. Secondly, we're landing. You need to put your tray in the upright position and your seatbelt low and tight across the hips.
And I'm like, oh, but my Sims are about to woohoo.
Ma'am, you're interrupting our space travel.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never been like that. So I guess I just don't really understand that that's like a.
Well, it's a thing, especially on Southwest, because you don't get to pick your seat.
Sure.
So if your last seat is next to somebody who is not like me that gets the extra seat, so there's no issue like this, who maybe somebody doesn't know about it, so they are kind of spilling into the next seat and big, they don't want to deal with that.
They don't make you pay for the extra seat, right?
No.
Yeah, that's good.
You can, if you're too embarrassed to go up and ask for it, you can pay for it beforehand and then get it refunded one seat back to you.
Okay.
Like some people would be embarrassed to walk up there and be like, I need an extra seat. I'm like, give me the extra seat.
100%.
And then get me the seatbelt extender, pronto.
Do you bring the seatbelt extender on the plane with you?
No, I go, I need and then they're like, gingerly, I'm like, bitch, let me see that motherfucker.
And you're like, yeah.
Hey, everybody, I got a seatbelt extender because I can't fit the regular ones.
Hey, everybody, I'm a big bitch and I'm here to fuck with all y'all's flights. Give me your snacks. No. It's like, what do people think you're doing? Like, they're just so fucking dumb.
Oh, I don't like eating snacks on there either because I don't like people seeing me eat on a plane. I get real psycho. I'm going to just start going back to the last seat now again.
Why not?
Well, part of that is like walking through the aisle going, oh, excuse me.
Do you know how many
ass?
I always hit people with all my belongings because I bring so much stuff.
Why do you have so much stuff?
Because, bitch, I ain't paying for no fucking extra thing. I'm bringing a carry-on. I'm bringing a fucking purse that's shoved into my laptop thing. I'm smacking people with it. I'm like, excuse me. All my belongings are. I might as well have the biggest, fattest fucking ass in the world because I'm doinking everybody as I go.
Well, you can check two bags in at Southwest.
I know, but I get paranoid that they're going to get lost. It's a whole deal. And I've got, precious babies in there, precious belongings. So I can't help it.
Well, okay.
So I might as well have fucking big ass just smacking everybody. I've had somebody be like, you just hit me before. And I'm like, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean, do you think I meant to hit you?
It wasn't me, it was my Shop and Save bag.
I've got 5 Shop and Save bags. It's like, oh man, that's fucking funny. People are so snooty when they fly though. And it's also like, bro, you're flying Southwest.
We know you paid $68 for this flight.
Like we're all okay with it. Move on. That's just how it is.
We're one step above Spirit Airlines, so.
I like Southwest.
Oh, I love it too. They're always very kind.
I think so. I think they're always very kind. It's very efficient. They have really good return. Like if you miss your flight or something like that, they have really good shit for that.
Mm-hmm.
At least I remember one year, my mom, this was the most irresponsible thing she's ever done. I can't remember where we were going. We were going somewhere, but our whole family missed a flight.
Oh my God.
Oh, my mom wanted to fucking die. Like, she couldn't even believe it happened. I think we
Holy
woke
cow.
up late. We all were like, oh, we're going to, let me call her and ask her what
Good
exactly
Lord.
happened.
Well, your father was changing his sweatpants.
He was changing his sweatpants.
Hello?
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Nothing? What's up with you?
Nothing. I have a question.
Yeah?
You are number one, you're live on the podcast right now. Not live, but we're recording it. We're talking about missing flights. And didn't we miss a flight one time because we all overslept?
It's just you and me. Yeah, we did.
What was the flight for?
That was when you had to go from your, what was it called? IHOP? Remember that model in New York that you and Megan Stolick went to?
Yes.
Okay, so we had to from New York to Kansas City. We got home at 3 a.m., I think, or 2 a.m. And then you had a competition for Miss Maria's in Chicago the next morning. So we had to get up at 5 and fly to Chicago. And somehow my alarm didn't go off. I must have screwed up AM, PM or something.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear it. So by the time I woke up, it was bright and light outside.
And you were like, fuck.
Well, we were like trying to figure out. So we called stupid American Airlines, and they're like, "Well, you gotta pay rebooking fee, $150, and then it's gonna cost you like $600." I was like, "What?" So we went to Southwest, and the flight to Southwest buying on the same day was cheaper than that stupid rebooking fee for American Family.
That's what we were literally just talking about how fucking awesome Southwest is and how they're
Yeah,
the best. I was okay.
yeah, that's why ever since that incident, I always, whenever possible, book with Southwest. Because you miss the flight, you have a year to fly it. You can even transfer it to a family member. It used to be. I don't know. I haven't been on a plane in a while.
Oh man, they're the best. Well,
That was one time that like I ever overslept.
I know. I literally just told Libby, I was like, it was like devastating for you when it happened. Like you were like, I can't fucking believe I did this.
Well, I don't know what happened, but maybe there was no. That was, I think, before the cell phone had decent alarm. I think it was like that manual, ugly. Remember that alarm that like parts missing in our bedroom?
Hold on, Mom. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. What do you mean and see if it helps? Like that?
Yep.
Okay, Mom, talk again.
Nothing else.
Oh, well, it's fine. Nothing. We just fucked up the sound on this or whatever. It's all good. Cool. Well, that's all. I just wanted to check and see where we flew, what happened. Good to know I was a model back then.
Yeah, I still have your award.
Oh.
Well, why don't you mail it in here so we can put it in the Slop City studio?
You want me to mail it to you? I was gonna put it somewhere in my new house.
Oh, yeah,
On the
you guys are
shelf.
moving. Why are you moving?
Because the landlord wants to sell this house, and I just want to buy something so I don't waste my money.
Oh, you guys are buying this house?
Yes, I'm buying.
Wow. Dang.
Mom, I did not know you were buying the house.
Oh, he forgot to fail to mention it. Well, it still needs appraisal, so, but so far I think everything is going according to plan.
Damn, bitch, that's awesome.
Thriving.
Well, I really wanted a house, but man, any decent house here that doesn't need a lot of work, because I didn't want to be stuck with a lot of work, in the COVID pandemic era.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Well, hey,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about this in
Yeah,
a little
we gotta
bit.
go.
I'll call you in a little
sounds
bit,
good.
okay?
Call me later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. She's so cute. Damn, I didn't know they were fucking buying a house.
Damn, they balling.
Who the
well,
fuck do they
she's
think they
buying
are?
one.
Don't you love that she specified that? This is what I'm talking about, dude. Mama Svet's the breadwinner. And that was her way of saying, I am buying the house. Although, dude, I'll give it to her. My mom fucking worked, wasn't able to have a job when she first moved to the United States because of fucking her immigration status. She worked for $5 an hour, and now that bitch is buying a $400,000 house. So we'll give it up for Svetlana. Give it up for Svetlana, everybody.
Yeah.
She been grinding her little pussy off.
Yeah.
Her little 110-pound little pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucking moron.
Igor doesn't know.
Igor don't do shit. He just
Mm-hmm.
watches.
Igor doesn't know how to accept kindness.
Igor doesn't know how to accept kindness. What did she just say? She was trying to say pandemic, and she said like pandemic.
Pandemic. She can say
Pandemic.
whatever she wants. I love her.
Yeah, she's the best.
I'm buying the house.
I am buying the house.
Me and my new husband. What is his name?
Richard Gere. She is obsessed with Richard Gere too.
Richard Gere.
She was like, "Oh my God, Tina, I saw this movie called The Dog's Life for a Reason," or something like that. She goes, "Oh my God, it's so sad. Richard Gere is in it, and this dog, and the dog died. I cried." Yeah,
Oh shit.
bless her little heart. She's an animal lover,
She's a great gal.
and Igor is an animal. So,
I have to touch the thing to make this work.
okay, that makes sense.
You dumb, stupid looking bitch.
All right. Well, we better get going out of here. We've been here for 3 hours.
We better get going. So we'll talk to y'all later. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I don't want to get too political, so I'll just say happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
holidays. I don't get how you couldn't just love every minute of that song.
Which one?
Happy holidays.
I do like that song. I just don't like. It seems to me I mostly don't like songs that women sing.
Wow. It's a bit alarming. Guess we'll have to end it on that note because that is a deep-seated issue that I don't want to sort through. So everybody, love y'all. Thank you so much for being part of the Slope City podcast. And we're truly blessed to have all y'all.
Blessed.
So I'm too blessed to be stressed. So I'm going to
Very
go
blessed.
finish watching the Chiefs game and get my little pussy going. So love y'all.
And cut. Oh yes.
Okay. 1, 2, I'm shutting it off.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
3
3
o'clock.
o'clock.